So, I just got done facing one of my fears head on tonight, um, and I did it well. So, I'm very proud of myself. Anyway, not only did I want to tell you that at 2:30 in the morning, but I still have a little bit more housework to do. And yeah, it was housework that I faced. It was a fear of something, and I overcome it. So that's all you need to know. I got to thinking about the fear of love conversation we had, and somebody saying that when this one guy had commented about how he dated a woman who loved the storybooks and the Hallmark stuff, that he just felt he couldn't compete. Remember that question? And that just stuck in my craw the more I did housework tonight. And I felt like sharing this, that if you really love that person and you're fearful, then you should face that fear head on, just like I just faced one of my household fears head on, right? And that's the only way to overcome that fear. Even though you can be scared to death and you can have that fear of rejection and thinking, what if it doesn't work? But what if it does? You know? And the more I thought about his question, and the more he was like blaming her for, her love of reading and her love of happy endings in movies and happy ending in music songs, maybe he needs to examine what he wants out of a relationship. And he said he was interested in that other woman. So maybe he really is not interested in her at all, and he's more interested in that other woman. And I know some of you are saying, Blonde Bombshell, you're overthinking here on this question from a stranger that you don't even know that you're trying to help. Maybe so. But you know what? I always try to examine the situation, sometimes too much, and see if there's a way that I can help. Maybe he needs to look deep inside himself before getting into a relationship. Maybe there's something bothering him that he has to overcome. Maybe he is the one with the fear of relationships, and therefore he's building a wall around his heart to guard himself from getting hurt. And I know some of you guys are like, fear of rejection, fear of being hurt. No, it's just a real thing. Men do the same thing as women. Sometimes they don't show it because they're prideful, but they do the same thing. And it's like that old Travis Tritt song, Foolish Pride. You can choose to be pride and prejudiced, if you will, but in the end, will you wind up with that happily ever after like the Darcys on Marrying Mr. Darcy? Not if you choose to stay stuck in your same prejudiced ways. Not if you're going to say, well, you know what, I can't compare to this, or I can't compete with that. Who says you have to? You should make your romance as if it is your own story, because all of us live our own stories. Some of us, live our stories and are able to take chances and without the fear of rejection, without the fear of being failing at it, while others are scared to death and loving from the sidelines and hoping the best for the others because we are scared of that risk, because love is a risk. I just felt like sharing. Thank you for listening. I know this puts me at 3 videos, and I still have a little bit more housework to do, but I just couldn't let that go tonight because I was so proud of myself for overcoming one of my fears of my household duties I just did on my own, but also able to be able to be like, okay, you know what? I got this, and I'm going to help this person out if I can. I hope it's not too late for that relationship, but I have this thing too. Maybe I'm the one with too much goodwill for others, because I believe that it's never too late, that you can always show mercy, because where mercy is shown, mercy is given, and second chances do happen. But you can't be holding the past of what happened and not be fearful of moving forward to a future. You have to really have an open heart to be like, I can give and I can receive this love, and I won't hold all of these wrongdoings from the past in that love. And they're playing my favorite song on Roku right now, which is Chris Young and Casty Pope, When They Think of You, They Think of Me. Anyway, all I'm going to say, again, to that gentleman, don't be like, okay, I'm looking for a reason or a way out. Be looking for a way or a reason to stay in that relationship. It's so easy to quit. It's so easy to find fault when you're scared, when you're fearful of love, when you're afraid of receiving that love, afraid of whatever that love may bring. But what's even better is the reward if you're able to overcome that together. And I hope that you do. I hope you don't give up on that poor girl just because she's one of these girls that is a hopeless romantic who wants the fairy tale ending. But you know the great thing about romance, and this is the honest to God truth, think of it this way. It doesn't always exist in just a book or in a movie or in a song. You create your own romance. You create your dates. You create what you do on those dates. You create how you spend time together and how you make each other feel. It's not just in a book, in a movie, in a song. In your case, I hope you realize that and just open your heart up with her and to her and be able to give as well as receive where love is concerned. Okay? That's all I got for you on that extra note. So thank you for listening, and I hope that it helps other relationships, not just that one relationship that was in peril that asked for guidance, but for others as well, And it's so easy to be scared. It really is. It's so easy to be fearful and being like that big word rejection. But what if it does? What if it works out? What if it is the best thing that ever happened to you? Are you going to give that all up because of fear? Are you going to give all that up because of rejection? Think about that next time that you are faced with the opportunity of possibly making something work. Don't be so scared that you run. Oh, sometimes the advice I give, I should take myself, right? But then again, if it's meant to be, it will find a way. So thank you for listening to me ramble at 2:30 in the morning. God bless you. And yes, I just had a wonderful workout too. So that was rewarding as well. So God bless you. We'll meet again soon. See you soon.